one legitimate thing that concerns me. And I'll never forget a year ago when the Knicks were playing the Pistons and we were talking about the series, I made a comment to Tommy Lugauer. I said, look, I think there's going to be a day where Cade Cunningham passes Jalen Brunson. And I said, I got a great idea. We picked a date in 2030. And I said, on that date in 2030, you're going to come back on the air and we'll debate Cade Cunningham versus Jalen Brunson because I think there's going to be a moment where he passes him and we're all going to agree he's the better player. Last night, and really in the head-to-heads that we've seen between Jalen and Cade, you're starting to fear that the best player on the court in a best-of-7 series between the New York Knicks and Detroit Pistons is no longer Jalen Brunson.
Yes.
Cade Cunningham has added to his bag. He's 24 years old. He gets to the free throw line a lot more than last year. He still struggles to hit threes, though not against the Knicks and not against them this season. And more importantly, what Cade did last night, as much as I'll minimize the game, and maybe many in the audience will minimize the game, that was a big game for Cade Cunningham. That is a big game for the Detroit Pistons. They are trying to send a message. And Cade Cunningham gave us a little example that he's not afraid of the moment.
No.
And what would put a little bit of fear in me is that last year when they played, the best player on the floor was Jalen Brunson. Even in the Celtics series, as good as Tatum was before he got hurt, there was a sense of the best player on the floor is Jalen Brunson. Cade Cunningham continues to take these steps and have these moments that makes you start to wonder, is Jalen Brunson going to be the best player on the floor in a best-of-7 series?
Yeah.
And that is a pendulum changer.